Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a United States coin that has collectors everywhere on edge. This isn't just any pocket change. This is the 2010 Hot Springs $quarter, a coin that might just be hiding in your jar of spare change or your old collection, holding a value you never imagined. And trust me, by the end of this video you'll be checking every quarter you own with a brand new set of eyes. Now let me tell you, this coin isn't just valuable because of age or appearance. It's what's hidden in the details that makes it a true legend among collectors. Released as the first coin in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the 2010 Hot Springs Quarter represents much more than just a national park. It sparked a frenzy when certain rare editions started popping up in auctions and coin shops. Some of these pieces sold for amounts that made even seasoned collectors stop and stare. The Hot Springs Quarter features a striking image of the Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas, but what really draws attention are the errors and variations that slipped past the minting process. Some of the rarest versions of this coin show double dies, off-center strikes, and even missing inscriptions. Now, if you're wondering what that means for value, here's where it gets exciting. A simple-looking quarter, if it contains one of these rare errors, can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars in the collector market. That's right, a 25-cent piece that could sell for more than your smartphone. One example is a 2010 Hot Springs Quarter that was auctioned in a major coin show in Chicago. It had a minting error so rare that it fetched over $500. Another with a strong doubling effect sold in a private collector's market for more than $1,200. And it's not just about one or two lucky sales. These coins are still in demand today, and if found in pristine condition or with rare defects, they can turn into a golden opportunity for anyone who knows what to look for. For collectors watching this video, here's a tip that could change the game for you. Always check both sides of the quarter under strong light, preferably with a magnifying glass. Pay attention to the lettering on Hot Springs, or the details around the fountain on the reverse. Some errors are so subtle that only a trained eye can spot them, but once you do, you're holding something of great worth. Another smart move? Keep your eyes open at estate sales, antique shops, and coin markets, especially in cities with a strong coin community like Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. Often, people don't realize what they're selling, and you could land a Hot Springs Quarter with serious value at face price. This isn't just a hobby, it's a hunt. A treasure hunt that continues across the country, and your next find could be life-changing. Whether you're just getting started or you've been collecting for years, adding a rare 2010 Hot Springs Quarter to your collection gives it instant prestige and value. And the thrill of the chase? That's what makes it unforgettable. Let's not forget, coins like this aren't just money. They're history. They're art. They're silent storytellers of American heritage, and the 2010 Hot Springs Quarter captures the spirit of one of the oldest parks in the country in a way no other coin has. Owning one of these is like holding a piece of America's legacy, and when rarity enters the picture, it becomes more than just a collector's item. It becomes a prize. If you've enjoyed the journey through the story of this incredible quarter, then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about coins that could change your collection, or your bank account. This is just the beginning of the incredible stories we'll uncover together, so stay with us. Top 2. I'm going to reveal something thrilling, something that could be hiding in your drawer or old coin jar and might just be worth far more than you ever imagined. Yes, we're talking about the United States of America Maryland $quarter from the year 2000. Sounds simple, right? Just another quarter? Well, you're going to be surprised at how this one coin, with the right twist of luck and history, can bring you hundreds, or even thousands, in value if you've got the right one in your hands. Let's dive straight into this. This coin was part of the 50-state quarters program that was launched to honor each U.S. state, and Maryland was the 7th state to be featured. On the reverse side, it showcases the beautiful Maryland State House surrounded by white oak clusters, the official state tree. It's elegant, it's historic, and it's more than just pocket change, it's a symbol of American heritage. Now here's where it gets exciting. Some versions of this Maryland quarter aren't just valuable, they're rare, collectible, and being hunted by coin collectors all over the country. That's because certain quarters minted in the year 2000 have errors, varieties, and striking differences that make them extremely desirable. These aren't your ordinary quarters. One of the most talked about features among collectors is the off-center strike. Yes, a simple misalignment during the minting process can make your quarter a rare collectible. Imagine holding a coin where the design is slightly pushed to one side. It's like a glitch in the matrix that turns a 25-cent coin into a treasure. Another thrilling variation is the double die error. That's when the coin design appears to be doubled, especially in the text or details of the State House. This is not just a tiny flaw, it's a spotlight error that screams value. Collectors absolutely love these kinds of mistakes because they are limited, unexpected, and incredibly hard to come by, and don't even get me started on the coins with an uncirculated condition. If you've got a Maryland 2000 quarter that's been sitting untouched in a collector's case, or just happened to survive the years without scratches, it could be worth much more than face value. Coins in mint state condition, especially MS-65 and above, have been sold at auctions and online marketplaces for jaw-dropping prices. Let me give you a real-life example. A Maryland quarter with a strong double die error and uncirculated MS-67 quality was once sold at an auction in Dallas for over $1,500. Yes, you heard that right. From 25 cents to more than $1,000 in value just because of rarity and condition. Another coin, slightly off-center and in pristine quality, was seen on sale in a collector's expo in Atlanta for $675, and it was sold within minutes. So, what does this mean for you? It means that if you're a collector or even just someone who's curious about rare finds, you need to keep your eyes open. Check every quarter in your change. Use a magnifying glass, inspect the year, the lettering, and look for any signs of doubling or striking errors. Who knows? That quarter sitting in your wallet might just be your next big payday. Here's a quick tip from seasoned collectors: always store your coins properly. If you find a Maryland quarter in good condition, don't toss it in with the rest. Use coin flips or capsules to protect it. And when in doubt, take it to a certified coin grader or dealer. Getting it graded professionally can make a huge difference when you're planning to sell it or auction it off. Another golden tip: keep an eye on online auctions, estate sales, and coin shows. Sometimes, people sell these valuable quarters without realizing what they have, and you might just score big. Be smart, be observant, and always trust your instinct when it comes to coin hunting. In conclusion, the Maryland 2000 quarter is not just a simple piece of metal. It holds history, value, and possibly a hidden fortune. With the right error, in the right condition, and at the right time, it can turn your small find into a massive win. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a passionate numismatist, this coin is one that deserves your attention and maybe even a special place in your collection. So what are you waiting for? Go through your coins, check your drawers, inspect your jars, and start looking today. You never know when that one shiny little quarter might just change your day, or your life. Top 3, we're diving deep into a quarter that might look ordinary but has secrets most people would never believe. The 2006 United States of America Nebraska State Quarter may have been just one out of the 50 state series, but hold on tight, because some versions of this coin are so rare and so unique that collectors are chasing them like buried gold. Now don't let its simple look fool you. This is not just a piece of spare change you pass off at the gas station. There are Nebraska quarters out there hiding rare errors and striking imperfections that turn this 25-cent coin into a small fortune for anyone lucky enough to find one. And I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for. The Nebraska Quarter was released in 2006 to honor the great state known for its sweeping plains, open skies, and historical legacy. The reverse of the coin features a stunning depiction of a covered wagon crossing the prairie under Chimney Rock, a powerful image of the westward expansion. But what makes some of these coins even more powerful isn't just the design, it's the minting errors that slipped through quietly, unnoticed at first, and now making serious noise in the collector's world. You see, some Nebraska quarters were struck with a misaligned die, yes, a tiny error during production that makes the image appear slightly off or shifted. This one mistake has created one of the most desired state quarters among error coin enthusiasts. There are also examples with doubling in the text, especially around Nebraska and the mint year 2006, where collectors spotted a clear double die strike. This is like hitting a jackpot in the coin community, and it doesn't stop there. Some of these Nebraska quarters come with what's known as a cut error. This is when a chunk of the die breaks off during the striking process, leaving a raised blob-like area on the coin's edge. These kinds of defects are loved by error coin collectors because they are one of a kind. No two are exactly alike. Now let me tell you why this matters. Coins with these kinds of features don't just end up in collections, they end up in auction houses, online markets, and dealer showcases with prices that would blow your mind. One Nebraska quarter with a strong double die error and brilliant uncirculated condition was sold in a private auction in Chicago for over $420. Another coin with a dramatic die crack and near mint condition was spotted on eBay and sold within hours for $385 to a buyer from Arizona who had been collecting error quarters for years. Imagine finding one in your old drawer or mixed in your change jar. It's like winning a hidden lottery without even buying a ticket. That's why this video is so important to watch until the end, because knowledge is power and every coin collector knows that spotting the right details can lead to big rewards. So if you're a collector or just starting out, here's a little insider tip: always look closely at every quarter you come across from the year 2006. Use a magnifying glass if you have to, and pay close attention to the lettering, to the edges, to the surface. Look for doubling, cracks, misalignments or anything unusual that makes your coin stand out. And if you find something special, do not clean the coin. This is so important. Cleaning can ruin its value. Instead, place it in a coin holder or a protective sleeve to preserve its condition. Another smart move is to stay active in local coin shows or online auctions where you can compare your finds with graded coins and maybe even meet experienced collectors who can help you identify a rare strike. Join coin forums, follow coin collectors groups, and most importantly, keep learning, keep checking, and keep collecting. And now to the part everyone's been waiting for, the original market value of these rare Nebraska quarter errors. Coins with double die strikes or strong off-center errors in uncirculated mint state conditions have been valued at between $300 and $500, depending on the severity of the error and overall grading. These aren't fantasy prices, these are real figures from real deals in real coin shows and online sales platforms. One lucky seller from Denver recently sold a mint error Nebraska quarter for $470, and the buyer called it the crown jewel of his quarter collection. So yes, that simple 2006 Nebraska quarter sitting in your pocket right now could actually be worth hundreds if it has the right kind of error and has been preserved with care. That's why coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a hunt, it's an adventure, it's a passion that turns ordinary coins into extraordinary stories. If you're loving this kind of content and want more thrilling videos where we uncover rare coins, explain hidden values, and guide you toward your next big find, then make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Hit that bell so you don't miss our next treasure hunt, and drop a like if you're enjoying this journey into the world of rare American coins. Top 4, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in modern American history, the 2017 United States quarter dollar featuring effigy mounds. But let me tell you something, this isn't just any coin and this definitely isn't just another quarter you toss into a vending machine. There are rare versions of this coin that collectors are desperately looking for, and some of them have sold for prices that will leave you stunned. Now listen to this carefully, because if you're into coin collecting or even just curious about finding something rare in your spare change, you absolutely do not want to miss a single second of what I'm about to tell you. The Effigy Mounds quarter was released in 2017 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series, a truly beautiful collection, honoring national sites across the United States. This particular coin pays tribute to the Effigy Mounds National Monument in Iowa, a sacred place of Native American culture and history that features earth mounds shaped like birds and animals. It's powerful, it's historical, and the design on this coin reflects that deep connection with the land and its ancestors. But here's where things start to get interesting. Some versions of this 2017 quarter were released with rare errors and striking mistakes during the minting process that have made them incredibly valuable in the collector world. These aren't just minor flaws, these are major dealmakers. One of the most desired errors found in the effigy mounds quarter is the die clash error. That's when the coin gets struck with a mismatched image, leaving behind ghostly outlines or overlapping impressions on the surface of the coin. Collectors go crazy over these kinds of errors because they're so uncommon and add a mysterious beauty to the design. Another exciting variation is the missing edge lettering or misaligned strike. Some effigy mounds quarters have been discovered with misprints so wild that they look like completely different coins from certain angles. That's the kind of thing serious coin collectors dream of, and pay big money for, and it gets better. Some rare examples of the 2017 effigy mounds quarter also have strong doubling in the text. The words effigy mounds or Iowa may appear twice, like a shadow behind the lettering. This double die error has turned a handful of these coins into high-demand collectibles almost overnight. Now let me tell you a true example. One of these double die error quarters in mint state condition was sold at a coin show in New York City for over $220 to a private collector who had been searching for that exact variation for over a year. Another coin with a die clash error and light doubling was listed in a Texas auction and ended up being purchased for $195 just last month, and guess what, these aren't even the highest prices. One uncirculated coin with a combination of strike-through error and high mint grading was sold in Arizona for a shocking $315, just for a quarter from 2017. Now imagine that one of these is sitting right now in your change jar or your pocket or inside that forgotten drawer. That's why it's so important to look closely, especially at coins that seem too ordinary to notice. Because in the world of rare coins, the smallest details create the biggest value. So let me give you a few powerful tips from experienced collectors. First, always check your quarters from 2017 and focus on the ones with unusual textures, ghost-like impressions, or strange shadow effects on the text or design. Second, if you find one that looks special, don't use it or clean it, just place it gently in a soft coin holder or plastic capsule to protect it from damage, and most importantly, get it checked by a grading expert or take it to a coin dealer near you. If you're not sure what you're looking at, join a local coin club or online coin community. There are thousands of collectors and professionals ready to help and share insights. Another smart move is to visit coin expos and conventions in your area. These are great places to learn, trade, and even sell rare coins you found. One collector from Florida shared online how he found an effigy mounds quarter with a clear misaligned die strike at a flea market and sold it within a week for over $270 after getting it graded. Now if that doesn't excite you to start checking your pocket change, I don't know what will. The original market value of these rare 2017 effigy mounds quarters with significant errors, in high grade and uncirculated condition, is currently ranging from $150 to over $300, depending on the exact error type and quality of the coin. And as collectors continue to search for this unique design, the demand only keeps going up. That's why this coin is not just a collectible, it's a piece of history, a mystery, and a potential goldmine all in one. It's more than a coin, it's a conversation starter, a treasure hunt, and a symbol of rare American beauty and craftsmanship. So if you enjoyed this thrilling look into the world of rare effigy mounds quarters and you want more content just like this, then go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss another episode filled with coin discoveries and hidden treasures. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this inspires you to look closer at your coins, check every quarter, and start your own hunt for hidden gems that could be sitting right under your nose. Remember, coins don't just carry value, they carry stories, and sometimes, they carry surprises that can change your day or even your life. Top 5, and last rare coin, we're diving into a coin that's hiding stories, secrets, and serious value, the United States quarter dollar from West Virginia, released in 2005. This isn't just any ordinary coin from your loose change tray. This coin represents the breathtaking beauty of the New River Gorge and the world-famous New River Gorge Bridge that spans across it. A marvel of modern engineering, captured on a coin, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Now here's the thrilling part you can't afford to miss. because some versions of this West Virginia quarter have gone on to become prized possessions in the collector world. And yes, we're talking about serious value. So if you've got a 2005 West Virginia quarter sitting around somewhere, this video could turn your ordinary day into a lucky one. Let's dig into why this coin is catching so much attention in the rare coin scene. First off, it was part of the 50-state quarters program that changed the way people looked at everyday coins. The detailed design featuring the new River Gorge Bridge made it one of the more iconic issues from that entire series, but what made it even more sought after were the rare errors that occurred during minting. Some of these quarters came out with incredible die cracks, fine lines running across the surface of the coin, often stretching through the design or across the date. For many people, it might seem like a defect, but for a coin collector, it's a golden opportunity. Because those die cracks can make your coin extremely rare and raise its value dramatically, and there's more. A few rare West Virginia quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, where the entire image is shifted slightly out of place, creating an unusual and highly collectible appearance. These coins are thrilling to find because they're not mass-produced in that form, they slipped through the quality checks and now stand as rare finds. Another exciting error is the double die effect, where some letters or details in the coin appear twice, like a shadow or echo. It might be barely noticeable at first glance, but to a trained eye, it's a jackpot. These coins have sold quickly in private collections and auctions because collectors know they don't come around often. Let me give you a real example that recently made the rounds in the collector market. A rare 2005 West Virginia quarter with a strong off-center strike and visible die crack in near-mint condition was sold in an estate auction in Pennsylvania for over $350 to a buyer who had been searching for that variation for years. Another version with doubling around the text, West Virginia, and E pluribus unum, was listed in a coin show in Seattle and picked up by a dealer for $285, who later resold it at a premium to a high-end collector from California. Now just imagine, this kind of rare find could be sitting in your collection right now, or maybe even in your change jar at home. That's why it's so important to look closely at your coins. Every quarter tells a story, but some are worth reading twice. Here's a tip straight from longtime collectors: when you come across a 2005 West Virginia quarter, don't just look at the design. Study the edges, check the text carefully, hold it under a light and look for doubling or misalignment. If the coin looks off, or if you notice cracks, raised bumps, or anything that seems unusual, stop right there. That might just be a valuable coin in disguise. Protect it. Place it in a coin flip or holder to keep it safe from scratches and handling damage. If you're unsure about its value, show it to a coin dealer or submit it for grading. It might just surprise you with a much higher value than expected. Also, make sure to stay in touch with coin shows and online auctions. Sometimes rare errors and valuable finds are listed for just hours before being snapped up by collectors who are always watching. Keep your alerts on, join collector groups, and keep learning. It pays off more than you think. So if you've got a West Virginia quarter from 2005, especially one that looks even slightly different from a regular strike, hold on to it. Because these rare errors are becoming harder to find, and the value keeps rising as more collectors start to chase these unique pieces. And now, the part you've been waiting for, the original market value. Quarters from 2005 West Virginia with rare errors like strong die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubling in high mint state condition have been sold in auctions and private collector deals for between $250 to $420, depending on the quality and rarity of the error. Real sales, real collectors, real value. So now you know, this quarter isn't just a coin, it's a mystery, a history, and a possible treasure all rolled into one. And this is exactly why coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's an adventure that hides in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rare West Virginia quarter and want more videos that uncover secret coin values, rare mint errors, and stories from the world of numismatics, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our exciting episodes. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this growing channel. Remember, every coin has a past, and some have a future that's worth much more than just 25 cents. Stay curious, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next video, coin hunters. Keep checking those quarters, you never know which one might change everything.